Alright, we're ready to fire the pot up. I did a two-part overview of it now. Hopefully this will only be one, but it may be a two-part video. We're getting ready to fire it up. We're going to use linotype. I got some. I'm going to try to cast some hard bullets. We got the pot degreased set up. Got our ingot mold underneath to catch any drip. And what I'll do is try to set this to where I can get the most surface on these ingots, so the heating coil will get to them a bit quicker, or just stack them along the sides of the pot. And this is often cold. Don't try this when it's hot at home. Stack all of the ingots in there as I can. Alright, you just plug it in your outlet. I'm going to turn it up on high, and we're going to let it sit for a while. It usually takes about 20 minutes or so to reach a melting temperature. And if anything does go on with this, I'll turn the camera back on, and we'll wait till we get it fired up, and I'll kind of keep track how long it takes for the lead to melt too. And I got that on the highest setting, so we'll let it get fired up and melted, and hopefully we'll get casting with it here soon. Okay, the first thing I noticed is when I fire this up, it's starting to smoke a little. So don't panic, you probably all do that. But there's smoke coming out of it. Probably the first time running it, so make sure you're in a well ventilated area, and we'll see if it starts to smoke up any worse. I don't know if you can see it, like little wisps of smoke. Looks like it is increasing. So you're going to get smoked out first time firing it up. I don't know how bad. It does smell. So make sure you're in an area where you got ventilation and air and all the other stuff. You don't want to do this in a confined space. Okay, it's been about 40 minutes. I went from a totally cold pot where I got 20 pounds of linotype to temperature. Now I got it set just shy of 9 on a dial, and when I place in my lead thermometer, very close to 900 degrees, which, yeah, it's getting over that now. About 900 right on the money. So that number 9 on there does get you to about 900 degrees. So that's working fine. Now, the thing with this, with the drip all the way, or the rod locked all the way down, it just barely drips out of there. Okay, so what we're going to try to do is we want to adjust the flow. So we're going to go counterclockwise, a couple turns. So that ain't too bad. And then you adjust your flow to where you think it's about right for your needs, making sure your critical area. That's perfect right there for what I'm going to do. Okay, the pot's ready, and as you see, I don't have any drip. So I didn't get any drip while melting or anything, so I guess obviously cleaning that out helps. So we all look good, and now it's just a matter of doing some casting. I'll get back and finish this up, and we'll look at how it casts. I'm going to use a 6 cavity and a double cavity mold today. Okay, as I've expected, using this new pot, I've run into a couple problems that kind of impedes my casting abilities. First thing is, I had it up to 900 and I held it there. That was on 9. And the lead got hot, stayed there. So I'm getting a frosted bullet. So I got to try to drop the temperature down. I've been trying to adjust that. Let's see where I'm at now. I want to go about 750 or so. Maybe 8. And okay, I got the temperature down about a solid 800. Just a hair over 800 degrees. Now when I had it set at 9, it was 900, stayed there. And I was getting frosted bullets, meaning my alloy is too high. So I turned that back down, it's on 5 now. So it's on 5 on that dial. And it's holding about 800 degrees. I don't know if that's because I heated it up and it's just not losing the heat or what. So it's a good idea with this pot to have a lead thermometer and then gauge your temperature. Like I said, on the RCBS one, you know, it says 600 to 900 on the dial. This doesn't. And it doesn't, that's why I warned you, it doesn't correspond. Because I'm on 5 and it's holding at 800. If I leave this another 20 minutes, it might lower down 50 degrees or so. Now, my other problem with the spout is creating a problem in this mold guide. I can't see this spout. I tried sitting down, everything. My left hand shakes. On RCBS, I can put it on a rod that runs across the base, and I have 2 things to hold it side to side. Here, I can't do that. I try to line it up, but I can't hold my hand steady. So what I got to do is crouch down with the mold in my right hand, try to line it up, and then reach over with my left hand and activate the handle. And the handle activation isn't quite smooth. I was getting it to stick, and I'd get a real slow pour, then I'd yank it, and then, you know, I did have the alloy hot. It would shoot out, splash over the mold, and I was having a real big trouble controlling this pour. Hopefully lowering the temperature will help. And these new RCBS molds, they make a nice bullet, but they get hot fast. They get hot real fast. So you got to cast with, you know, my technique using an iron mold, I cast it hot, and it works good. The aluminum molds, you drop it down, but with these newer type molds, they get hot quick. And the way it's good, because you come up temperature fast, I'm getting a nice bullet real quick. But on the bad side, it overheats, and then, you know, you come up and get on your sprue plate, but it's not solidifying. And that can create problems. So, probably for most people, you see them bullets are coming out beautiful with that lino. Makes a nice bullet. But see this one, the back end's a little rounded off. Because I'm getting a good pour on this one here. The back end's kind of rounded. I'm not getting a good pour. I'm not getting a steady pour. I'm having trouble controlling that. This handle is kind of rough. It's like you got to yank it up, and then the material will shoot out. And you know, I'm stooped over trying to go crossed over. So this pot, even though it's real economical, it works well. It started up, smoked a little, got the temperature in 40 minutes. Real nice. It, you know, it's functioning, is melting and that, but this bent piece of iron and the way this is it's difficult for me to operate this. I can't operate this thing very smoothly. It's problematic. I mean, if somebody, you know, it's up to the person too. I have problems with I can't use my left hand well unless I change this mold guide with something else, which I may do, and get used to this. It might be just getting used to it. It's not as smooth a mechanism, or it could be because it's new. I have to wear it in a little. But so far.